Me and Kenny, we led the whole All-Star thing in voting.
Yes.
Oh, get out of here.
So we get the coaches they had to vote for us. The fans voted for us. We started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Led in voting.
Really good,
Yeah,
young.
we did that.
I'm
It
like,
was really good.
You see
Y'all
this
were
mess,
really
man.
good, man.
And you remember thinking back on it, Cleveland, Lenny Wilkins coach,
Yeah.
he ain't play us, and we played them right. I said, we gonna
Kill their ass. Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, because he
I
was a
said,
coach.
Yeah, all right. I
Yeah,
said, okay.
like we gonna see y'all as soon as this shit over with.
We'll see y'all another 2-3
Yeah,
times this year.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's interesting. When the Nets drafted me that night, I was so excited, you know.
God kept
being
me in
drafted.
trouble. Yeah.
Being drafted here, right across the bridge, man. So I would practice, and I was hang out. I hang out in New York all the time. Yeah. And then, you know, playing with DC. You know, I used to grab him up every day after practice. We used to hang out a lot. It was just fun, just being back home.
Like when we would go to parties, you're gonna have actors,
Yeah.
entertainers there, fashion designers, you know what I'm saying, the who's who. Like all of us like really partied together.
Yes.
You know, my first year was when the Giants
Yeah, the
won
Giants
the championship.
was-
So
yeah.
Pepper Johnson is from Detroit. And I'm 20 years old. I'm with Pepper Johnson almost every night.
Rodney Hampton.
Yeah, Rodney Hampton.
Hampton was-
Yeah, you know, so all of us like hung out together all the time. No matter where you go into a party, you would see everybody. Any actor, any actresses, music guys, you know, shit, Teddy Riley, them.
Yeah.
We used to go to Apollo all the time. Like I've seen Eric B. and Rakim in the Apollo, shit, Public Enemy, you know, like it was just like during that
Flav.
time and area, Flav.
Flav,
We would see everybody
everybody.
all the time, bro. It was just like a perfect era,
Yeah,
you know
it
what I'm saying,
really was
to
that
grow
era,
up
that
in the 90s, man. Yeah.
Was there more pressure on you? I mean,
Yeah, see that?
coming
yeah.
from, you know, just right down the
Turning
street,
the
man,
program.
guys calling for tickets.
Yeah,
and
turning
your old neighborhood
turning the
friends.
whole New Jersey Nets team around. I was, you know, pressure cooker with DC, Drazen Petrovic, you know, time to turn it around. You know, being from New York,
Yeah.
there was a lot of pressure on me, a lot of pressure. But all in all, I loved it. Played 4 years here in New Jersey. I loved it.
Wow.
You know, I do remember this, and this is my rookie year against Detroit. Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumas. I came in, I scored 11 points and 7 assists.
Yeah.
And I said, damn, I can play in this league. And I remember Chuck Daly saying, okay, you got it.
Yeah,
Now you
it's
better
your
not,
team.
you got to run it.
Right.
Yeah.
And we took off. My second year, we made the All-Star team together.
Yeah.
94.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ran the league. We was doing some amazing things. Our whole team.
I just thought for me, it all clicked when Chuck Daly got there.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that with him, he always gave us a lot of input into what we were doing. He would cuss us out
Yeah.
sometimes, especially, you know, like the pick and roll. So,
Yeah.
you know, you get caught up sometimes
Yeah.
on the pick and roll. You know, we're going to hedge, you're going to go
Yeah.
under, you know,
Yeah.
and it's all really just communication. But I thought when he came and then we got Drazen. You know, like yeah, we was that three-headed monster then. We had Kenny, me, and Draz, man.
Good look away to Petro.
How do you make the transition? Because you scored, you know, coming out of college,
Yeah.
man, you
See,
scored the
that's-
ball a
yeah,
lot.
I scored
so
the
how
ball.
do you
Yeah, high
transition?
school.
How do you
High
transition to the pro game where you had to counter now?
my
Be
men-
more of a general on the
Yeah.
floor versus like always looking to score.
My mentor, Vincent Smith, Kenny Smith's brother, but then teams you play around, you know, I was playing with the net. Derrick Coleman, Drazen Petrovic.
Yeah.
His coach, Chuck Daly, coming from coaching Isaiah,
Yeah.
See,
I
that's
think
another thing.
could have played a huge factor in
Yeah.
the scoring point guard mentality, but letting them be that,
Yeah.
but also teaching them how to be a facilitator at the same time.
Yes,
I think
that's
probably
what-
helped that.
Because I think his era was the era where like the guards kind
to
of started
score,
taking over the game.
Yes.
I think you're like the benchmark, like when the game kind of did its shift from the inside, the inside out to outside in to inside out.
Yeah.
Where the guards began to just control the whole
then
game.
I saw
and
how-
even to this day.
I saw how the New York point guards, Rod Strickland, Mark Jackson, Kenny Smith, Pearl Washington.
Yeah.
But Pearl,
We had Pearl first year, yeah.
But I saw them, just watched them guys, But like in high school, college school, pros, I had to change gears up because of players that I was playing with.
50-50.
Certain games,
50-50.
But if you don't get the ball to this guy,
Oh, I get it. I dig. He might, you know
what I'm saying? And then drives in Petrovic, he like,
But he played the monster.
I'd rather deal with that.
Well, Kenyon, you gotta think. I ain't need nobody to get it from me. I can
Yeah.
rebound and bring
you
it myself.
But I gotta get the ball.
Yeah,
Give me the ball.
Yeah, he clapping his hands. I'm like, nah, I got it.
That's what
I
it
got
is to do
it.
sometimes.
5 on the shot clock, have to go now. What a beautiful spin move by Coleman to the hoop. Wow. DC, that's for 3. Got it.
I have one more question. I've watched you guys from a distance because I'm older. Came before you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
A
Finally, you
older.
admitted it.
I'm just a little bit older than you guys are. But I cheer for you guys from a distance because you played for the New Jersey Nets. But, one thing, if you, Derrick, I have to ask you, you and I play the same position, so did you, Kenyon. Like Magic Johnson, he's 6'9", playing the point guard position. I'm sure he was tested many times, man, you can't play the position because you're 6'9", you should be playing inside. Now, bring your game. Tell me a little bit about your game, how you were able to break the barrier, like power forward position, handle the ball, and how coaches and maybe people like, man, you need to get inside and play on the box to box. I always want to ask you that question.
I would say my high school coach never, again, us being big guys, they immediately put us center, power forward position. Hey, you rebound it, you give it to the guard, you run. My high school coach never did that, with me. He was like, Derrick, when you get it, you bring it. And I never forget being in summer league. I was in the 10th grade, and my guards, I'm taking the ball out of bounds. It's like being a big. Take it out, you run down the middle of the floor, whatever. I throw it in to my point guard, Jose Lewis, and my small forward, Johnny Williams. So they just throwing the ball back and forth to each other, back and forth. So my coach called a timeout, because we're going to get a 10-second call. So we get in the huddle, he's cussing us out. And he tell me, hey, you get a goddamn ball to Derrick. And ever since then, bro, I have been handling the basketball.
Well, even on a professional level, no one challenged you like, man, you need to get inside more. Coach.
I'm so mentally strong, but
that's
when
the
it
key.
comes
That's
to
what I was trying to get on.
I was going to say it a different way.
That's what I was going
to let y'all have y'all conversation. I was going to put it in a different way. Could you imagine somebody telling Derrick to pass it? Right. That ain't what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Come make me pass it.
I would do it, and we cuss each other out for about a minute or two. And that'll be it. But I'd be like, come on, man, give me the ball.
Before you got
the
high school days, trust me.
Yeah.
I'm just mentally strong like that, Buck.
Cool. That's what I want to hear.
All my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love those challenges when people say that we can't do something, and I'm like, oh, okay.
DC, good move and a pretty underhand spin to put it home. You gotta love it. 15 for Coleman.
But see, my era is kind of different because when I came out, you had like a job description. The job description was rebound, defend. Maurice Lucas was a prototypical power forward in the day.
Yeah, and fighter.
And fighter. So
don't leave that part out.
I learned all that through Maurice Lucas,
leave
man.
all that.
And that's the way I moved forward in my career.
Yeah.
And you kind of took it to the next level because you couldn't step out and shoot that 3 when I played. If you did, you
could sit down.
You're gonna sit down next to the coach. So that's the era I came up in. So it was nice to see how you guys kind of took the game to the next level.
Anderson to Coleman, the double. Counted and one.
As Newman intercepts, Nets have numbers 3 on 1. Martin straight down the middle for a big finish.
I wasn't no good. That's all. I just run and jump. I got to Cincinnati, high school. Hey, dunk shit, block shit, fight shit.
Right.
Hey, listen, hey,
keep it simple.
That's all it was. Hey, I'm saying, like I was telling y'all before, man, I shot 30% from the free throw line as a freshman in Cincinnati, man.
Wow.
Like 30. Like, that's
bad.
That's below average.
Right.
That's way below average. 30. To consensus national player of the year, #1 pick.
Wow.
But you put the work in, you realize that.
Like 30, bro.
Yeah.
That's,
You
man,
realized it though. What you need to work on.
everything.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Just not
But that's
this part.
what- but
Not
that-
this part over here in the bag.
Yeah.
Right? Run through this wall if you put it up.
Yes.
Go around the wall.
Yes.
Got to leave skills
Yes,
in, right?
yeah.
Got to be able to
Exactly.
maneuver to get.
Yeah, gotta
I can
maneuver a
run
little
through this.
bit.
Listen, you put it up, I'll run through it 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Got to add some finesse to it and got to add a little skill set to it.
Thomas 5 on the shot clock with 4. Oh, is that pretty?
That's great defense. Kenyon Martin shaking his head like nobody in the world can stop me, and I don't know that they can.
And the Nets control. Buck Williams. Is that a case? Buck Williams. Buck Williams, about 23 or 4 rebounds.
I started playing basketball late. I didn't start playing organized ball till the 9th grade. And I could get away with back in the day because if you're tall, you got enough time to develop your skills, versus being a guard or whatever. So my thing I look at is like, hey, I always wanted to be the best power forward.
Yeah.
And I limited myself. I should have wanted to be the best player. So that means if I want to be the best player in the league, now I got to put the ball on the floor. I got to take it coast to coast like you did. So I kind of limited myself in terms of my expectations. I think arguably I could have been one of the best power forwards in my era in certain years. I think I was.
Yes, right. Yeah, without question.
But at the same time, I should have been wanting to be the best player in the league.